And we are back.
We're back. Hello. How you doing?
Good. How was your weekend?
Okay. So Alyssa's laughing because I told her the story before we got into the booth. But let me start off by saying,
Give our viewers a recap.
recap. Like, this is the biggest recap you'll ever get of your life. I will rate my weekend honestly an 11 out of 10. Let me tell you why. Because I got to see my boyfriend.
That's so nice.
I know, like, literally, not even trying to be corny. Like, that is the love of my life.
Aw,
Um,
so happy for you guys.
I was so happy. Well, like, I got to see him over the weekend.
Mhm.
I visited him, so that was.
And where is he from?
He's from Jersey. From what am I saying? I'm so tongue tied. He's from back home. I met him in Jersey, and we live like right next to each other back at home. So, anyways, my weekend was amazing because I got to see him.
Aw.
But where the chaos happens is
On your journey to see
on my journey to the city, because I have to go through the city to get to him, which is not a problem. Literally, I'll do it all over again. That's not the thing. It's just like the time in which I chose to travel on Friday was like not. I didn't think it was gonna be a problem. But
what time did you go?
I went. So, like, my train from Grand Central. What? My train
Train to Grand
guys,
Central?
literally, I'm just a little tired. The train from New Rock to Grand Central was supposed to arrive at Grand Central at like 3:15. Okay, so it was like,
That shouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't think that's too bad either then.
it wasn't too bad, but then so let me start over so people don't get confused. So, because I know I'm rambling. So I get on the train at New Rochelle. Okay, so I got my boyfriend a gift. So I wrapped the gift in wrapping paper and whatnot. And so on the train, you know how there's two seats facing the actual direction. Alyssa's like getting strangled by her headphones. So there's two seats facing the direction the train is actually driving,
which is the way I always try to sit. So
I know, because the other way is like kind of weird. It's like trippy.
But and I always get like not motion sickness, but like I get sick from it.
So, like a car sick type thing. Yeah. So anyway, I was sitting on the seats that were facing the opposite direction because there were every other seat. It was just not available, or it was like
not enough
too
room.
Close people in proximity. I was just not into it. And so then I'm sitting, and this girl from the next station, frazzled as ever, and like I don't hate if you're frazzled. Like, I'm not a hater, because like if anybody knows me, I'm the most frazzled emotional person on this planet. But I mean, like, she was just like a little too frazzled for me. So I'm just like, okay. So she just rushes in, and at that point, the entire aisle next to me was free seats. Like, that you could sit where you could just like sit, like take a nap, like do whatever. Like, it was that free. And so she decides to sit right in front of me, where there's absolutely no leg room. Plus, there's the gift that I got my boyfriend wrapped. And I don't know what was going on, but her foot somehow magically kept kicking the gift, like, because her foot kept like shaking. And she didn't say sorry. And I wasn't like, I'm not gonna be all mad because like a random person didn't say sorry. It could have been an accident. Fine. But it like just started happening more and more and more. And after the 5th time, she finally said sorry. And so this is how it happened. Kick, nothing. And I'm just like, okay. Kick, nothing. Kick, kick, kick. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, okay. They're a little accent there. Okay. That's something. And so then I was like, it's fine, whatever. I kind of just wasn't really in the mood to hear it. As bad as that sounds, I just was like, it's
just
fine.
Let it be.
Yeah, just let it be. It happens. And then she starts asking me, like maybe 10 minutes later, she's like, are you from New York? And I was going to say no, like I'm from Jersey. But then I was like, she don't care. So I was like, yeah, because like, technically since I go to school in New York and I dorm, so I'm like, yeah. And I thought she was just going to spark neighborly like conversation. Like, how you sit on a train and like, you just have a conversation. Yeah, you just talk to the person. She gives me her whole phone and I'm like, what is going on? And she, it's of a map, like on Google Maps. And so she had to apparently go to this open house for a college or something. And the tour ended at 5. And she was afraid she wasn't going to make it. So she was asking me what's the quickest way to get there. But the thing is, the girl didn't know that she was asking the wrong person. Because here's the thing. I'm street smart. Like I could I know where I am when I'm back home and places back home, or like not just anywhere but the city. Like I'm good.
I'm the same way.
I'm good with giving and like getting myself around anywhere else but New York City. Like I cannot figure it out. I mean, granted, if I took the time and I was like, okay, I just actually need to stop and figure this out, I probably could, but like in situations where I need to like
tell someone,
or tell someone, I can't, like, I'm not the person to go to.
Unless it's somewhere, I agree. Unless it's somewhere like that I go constantly, let's like work. Ever I go twice a week, I can do it. Like I freaked out the first night. I'm like, I don't know the city.
Yeah.
Like I even called my sister till she was home, and I was like, can you just stay on the phone with me? Like it was as simple as making coming out of Grand Central, like making a left, walking up like 3 blocks and making a right, and that was it. But I just got so nervous. I'm like, I don't know the city.
Exactly. Like I could tell you how to get to Grand Central, but or I could tell you how to get to Grand Central or the Starbucks like up the street. You know what I'm talking about? Like by Zara and stuff. Okay. That I could do, like completely irrelevant. But anyway.
Or the Dunkin' that's by Grand Central.
Exactly.
I know how to get to that one.
Girl, I know that. Please. And so then I was like, she was like, do you think I could get there in time if I walk? And the map was saying it was a 20-minute walk. And I was like, well, it's not going to take you 2 hours to get there. So I'm assuming like you'll be fine. Like what? She's going to stop by foot traffic? I mean, I'm confused. So then she's still like constantly asking me like, do you think I should walk? Do you think I should walk? And I'm like, girlfriend, like, yes, like you could walk.
Yeah.
And so then she's like, but then I'm like, if you don't want to walk, you could go outside Grand Central and the cab line is right there. So you could hail yourself a cab or you could take the subway. Now, I shouldn't have said subway because now she's starting to ask me all these, like, which train should I take? And I was like, I don't know. So I went like this. I paused and I was like, I don't really know how to use the subway. And she kind of looked confused as to why I would suggest it if I don't even know how to use it. And I was like, but I mean, it's an option. Like you could ask someone once you get to the subway. And then the train pulls into Grand Central. I'm ready to go because I'm about to miss my train at Penn Station. And this girl taps me on the shoulder like so. And she asks me if I could get off the train with her and if I can guide her to which subway she should take. But when I literally 5 minutes before said I don't know how to use the subway, like I've been on the subway, but I've never, like always with like a friend or my sister or my someone boyfriend or someone. Yeah. And so I was like, like I couldn't just say no to her face. Like I kind of felt weird. And then I'm looking at my phone and checking the time, and I had another train at 3:45, and I'm like, I'm just not going to make it. And plus, she's asking me to, like, direct her into the right way. And so I turned around, and I was like, listen, I'm very sorry, but I have another train to catch. But I remember the map that you showed me before, and all you got to do is make a right out of Grand Central. But I don't even know if that was right. I just kind of need her to get her off my back. But then I was like feeling bad afterwards, and I'm like trying to remember the map she showed me, and I was like, no, I think I was good telling her to take a right. But then again, that's what happened. I feel like I'm doing all the talking. I want you to update me on your weekend.
Mine was not that adventurous.
Oh, why not?
What did I do this
weekend
weekend?
of Alyssa?
It was. I can admit it was very boring. Friday, I had a meeting until like 5 o'clock, and we planned homecoming weekend.
Oh, when is that again? It's always
October 18th to the 20th. Friday to Sunday. We do more of the events on the Friday and Saturday.
You guys better have some good stuff in store because senior year.
Yes,
gotta make it like end it with
end it with a bang.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do the kids call it? End it with a bang. Yeah.
So I have that, and then I went home and did homework. Not that I did. It was a Friday night, and I had to.
Yeah, you always say you have to, and I get it.
I'm happy I did, because one of my classes...
You say that too all the time.
Because one of my classes, I have to, like, read a textbook to make an outline, and usually...
The whole textbook?
Well, chapter by chapter. So, like, it's due it's like it's a hybrid class. So every Friday and we have to do a quiz. So I do it Thursday night, like me and my friend, like we don't do it together, but like we just do it in case we need to like bounce an answer off of each other. So we tried to do that. So I like having it done beforehand, but I knew I was having family coming over Sunday, and the Loft had a sale. On Saturday. I need
the Loft had a sale, so Alyssa had to do her textbook outline and
on
her
Friday night.
homework on a Friday night.
I did, yes.
Well, did you end up getting anything from the Loft?
I did.
I'd be really disappointed. It would make the story worse if you did all of your homework on a Friday night and then ended up not being able to get anything at your sale.
Yeah, no, I got jeans. I was very happy.
That's fine. Jeans are always a good option.
And what else? No, I didn't get anything else. I already had gotten work clothes the week before. More work clothes.
Oh, okay. Yes. I see you all professional and all.
The shirt today, I went to the bathroom a few times. Not like a few times at work, but I went to the bathroom or just to wash my hands.
Did you get it dirty?
No, but I was just, for some reason, so in love with the shirt today. I just kept
you just had like a bond. Like you just wanted to I was
I looked this good today. I was so proud. And then speaking of trains, so I take a
let me know. I like train stories.
I take a 601 train in the morning. So my dad or my mom drives me, and we get there if I don't leave by a certain time, like I feel like I have to rush, so I try to leave early just to like sit there or whatever. So it's 5:58, and my dad's so I was like, okay, I'm gonna start going. He's like, I'll wait in the car with him. So I'm like, okay, 5:58, get out of the car. Meanwhile, keep in mind, it's 60 degrees this morning. My train is supposed to come at 6:01. It's 6:02. It's not here. So it didn't.
She said 6:02.
No,
the train is
and then
not here.
Because like you've seen the new show station. They have like the board, and I'm like, it still says it's supposed to be your 6:01. Like, what's going on?
That's what happened to me on Friday. It was the train was supposed to come at 2:39 or something. It was still like 2. Okay, I apologize. My brain just it was like 2:43, and I'm like,
yeah,
you have got to be kidding me. Because I'm just like you.
You're already friends.
Like,
yeah.
Okay, this is weird. Tell me if 4 people watching. Tell me if you do this. If I have like an 11 o'clock class, I set my alarm for 7.
I'm the same way.
It just
you need to be done. Yes.
It just you need to know that you're gonna be
up.
Ready.
Yeah, I rather because my dad. We were talking about it dinner today. So I get up. I think I got up at like 4:20 this morning, and it's like. Because I set my alarm for 4:15, but I missed that one. So I overslept.
But you woke up at 4:20.
Yes, I just set 5. I set 5 alarms this morning, and he was like, "Why do you get up so early?" And I'm like, "If I don't get up early, I'm just like I need to know I'll be done." But
what's your
my routine in the morning?
What's your routine? Like I know, because my routines in the morning aren't really that like luxurious either. Yes. Like I just like go bathroom, wash my face, lotion, brush my teeth. Do my hair, and then like I'm a night showerer.
Me too.
Like I like showering at night, but like occasionally I'll wake up early and shower.
Depending on the day,
yeah, depending on the day if I want to do my makeup and stuff. But usually it's just like the basics. Like I brush my teeth, wash my face, like all the good stuff. But like even when your routine can be so simple, sometimes it just turns out more like complicated than it has to be. Yes. Like washing your face does not need to take 2.5 hours. So that's why I'm asking, like, what's your routine that you feel as though you need to wake up at 4:20 in the morning?
I'll tell you right after this short break.
She got me there. Toodles, everyone. See you in 5.